In today's video, we are going to be determining number of solutions in a system when we are giving two equations in standard form. So we might have done this when we're graphing, or we might have done it when they're in slope-intercept form, but you can also determine the number of solutions in a system when they're in standard form using the elimination method or the distributive method. Okay, so you're going to use the skills you've done before and see if a coefficient goes into another one and manipulate that system to see how many solutions there are. So let's take a look. We have three different scenarios right here. Let's take a look at this first one. All right, so if I take a look here, all right, I'm just going to write in a 1 to help me, 1x and 4y plus 4y equals 1, right? So none of these eliminate by adding or subtracting. Let's try distributing, right? If I distribute -2 to this top equation, I get -2 times 1x is -2x. -2 times 4y. Let me draw a better x. -2 times 4y is -8y. -2 times 1 is -2. Now, if I add these together, look at what happens. All these cancel out. So you at the end, you get 0 equals 0, which is always going to be true. So this has infinite solutions. So I basically multiplied this top equation by a number and got it so everything cancels. And if everything cancels, you have infinite solutions. Let's look at the next one. Okay. You can't add or subtract these to eliminate. So, all right. So, but 2 does go into 4 how many times? Multiply it by twice, right? And I want to eliminate it. So I'm going to multiply it by -2. So with this one, you have -2 times 2x is -4x. -2 times 3y is -6y. And -2 times 3 is -6. And I'm going to write the other equation right below it. 4x plus 6y equals 10. Now take a look at here. When I add these equations together, the x's eliminate, the y's eliminate, but these don't eliminate right here. -6 plus 10 is 4. So you get 0 equals 4, which is never true. It's never going to equal. 0 is going to equal 4. So there are no solutions with this. No matter what you plug in, they will never be a solution. So you'll have two lines that never intersect. All right. Let's take a look at this one right here. All right. None of them eliminate by adding or subtracting. I'm going to put a 1 in here to help me see. All right. But 6 does go into 30. Okay. It does go into how many times? 5 times. All right. So now I'm going to distribute. So I get 30x. 5 times 1y is 5y. 5 times -9 is -40. 5. All right, let's see. These eliminate. Ooh, -4y plus 5y is 1y. So those don't eliminate. 55 minus 45 is 10. So my answer, you do get a solution here. So this one, you do get one solution. You'll have, oh, I spelled that wrong. You'll have one solution. So you will have at the end an x and a y. Well, we know my y value is 10, and if I do some quick math here, right? You will get an x value, all right, in here. All right, I don't want to waste too much time doing that. So, but you will get an x value here. So when the x's and the y's don't cancel out, you will have one solution. You can solve it. okay, and get a set of coordinates. All right, and again, graphically, what does infinite solutions look like? Infinite solutions looks like you have one line, right on top of another line, and they intersect at infinite number of points. All right. When you have no solutions, you have two lines that never intersect. They have the same slope, the same coefficient, different constants, different y-intercepts, and never intersect. And if they have one solution, they will intersect at one spot. And that is your solution. Okay. All right, let's look at one more scenario. All right, right here. So, with this problem, all right, you take a look. 6 doesn't go into 8, and 3 doesn't go into 4. What do you do? Uh-oh. So here's what happens when 1 doesn't go into either of them. This is what I do. I take this number right in here, and I multiply it by the number out in front, -6. Then I take this number right here and multiply it by the top. Now I'm going to multiply it by positive because we want one negative. We want one negative and one positive. So when I distribute this, right? So I get 8x minus, or 8 times -6x. That's negative 6 times 8 is 48x. 8 times 3y is 24y. And 8 times 15 is 120. Okay. Now I distribute the bottom part. -6 times 8x is positive 48x. -6 times -4 is -24y. -6 times 20 is -120. All right. So all I did was multiply this number, the top, by this coefficient, and the bottom equation by the top coefficient. So I just flip-flop these numbers. All right. And you notice these cancel, and these cancels. So you get 0 equals 0. That means you have infinite solutions. All right. So once in a while, you'll have to multiply both equations by a number in order for something to cancel. Okay. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. And always remember, whether you're solving for X or Y, always give math a try.